All right, Mike, welcome to the DTECH stage. So let's start with the notion of how we can help on the affordability crisis. I mean, that absolutely is top of mind for everybody, and how can technology be used to help with affordability?
Well, that's great. Thank you, Tom, for having me here. And I'm Vice President of Strategy and Innovation for PG&E. And my passion is to use technology to make a meaningful impact on people's lives. And let me give you an example of this. This is something our teams are working on together. So for our customers, when they look to electrify, if you go to add an electric vehicle to your home, about half of our customers have a panel at your home that's 150 amps or less. And one of the challenges that faces is when you talk to your electrician, they say you need to upgrade your panel. And now all of a sudden it's gone from, I just want an EV, to I have a home project to do. And it could be $5,000, $10,000 to upgrade that panel. And then they call PG&E up, and sometimes we get to the spot where the service transformer also needs to be upgraded, and all of a sudden now it's a $30,000 project there, and we have to make a huge upgrade on our side. And so we've been working together, what if we could solve this problem for customers to make it better, faster, cheaper to electrify? And this is where AMI 2.0 comes in for us to use grid edge intelligence to just modulate the load a little bit. It should be unnoticeable for customers to do that, and in a way that we can do it to, one, save thousands of dollars off of an upgrade at home. Second is save tens of thousands of dollars in utility upgrade costs. And then third is the gift of time here. So we can go from having a project that could take 6 to 12 months down to pretty much next day. And so it's an exciting thing to be working on in a way that really drives real impact, not only in people's lives, but when at scale, it's billions of dollars of savings for our customers, which results in real cost and rate savings. It's really important to do right now.
Yeah, just amazing when you start doing that math and extending it out to billions with a B in terms of what that capability is like. PG&E, heart of Silicon Valley for a lot of your service territory, just a really, really unique environment to work in. And one of the things that I really love about working with PG&E and proud to serve you as a supplier is the notion of how you think about innovation. And one of the things that Patty and Jason and you have brought to PG&E in the last couple of years is this notion of an innovation summit. And that is something that's very, very different. It gets to the heart of what Scott was talking about of making the utility a different place to work for young engineers, but also true for startup companies. How do innovation summits work at PG&E, and how can you use those ideas, the things that come out of that, to create larger efforts for the utility?
Yeah, well, so the innovation summit that we hold, it really highlights two big things in our innovation model. One is the concept of open innovation. So we know that we're not going to be able to solve all of our challenges ourselves, and so we've asked the world, the innovators, the technologists in the world, to help us solve the challenges that we face here in California, because when we solve it here, we can solve it everywhere. And so with that, we built our open innovation model around really our R&D strategy report. And we published that for the world. It's on our website, pge.com/innovation. And we've outlined 67 problem statements in there. And not only have we done that, we've talked about kind of what this means, what the impact can be for our customers if we solve them, and where are those places where we could use AI as well to help solve those problems. And so we've opened up that call to the world, and we get wonderful, great, so many ideas. I think last year we did, in partnership with the Innovation Summit, a pitch fest. We had over 400 ideas come into that. And this gets me to the second part that I love, which is our down selection process. And it could feel rough, could feel different things at times, but we do tenacious down selection. So we went from 400 ideas and went down to 4 that we took forward. So 1%, less than 1% rate of down selection. And that's because we need to work on the things that have impact. The biggest impact that we can have. And it really does two big things for us. One is for our teams internally, that it's a chance for us to work with the startups and the partners in a way where we've given our teams the gift of focus. Because innovation's really hard, and if we try and do that across dozens of things all at the same time, we're not going to have the impact we want to have. And then that leads us to the second big piece, which is the gift of impact for our customers. And the mission we have within the innovation team at PG&E is to deliver 10x returns for our customers. And what that means is for the dollars that we are so fortunate to have for our customers, we return that in terms of rate reductions and cost reductions to the utility customers of more than 10 times. So it's important then for us to down select to those really big ideas that we can go take a swing at.
Yeah. Great process for sure. Problems get solved when we all work together. You heard my take on that in terms of collaboration, but from this innovation summit to how you think about partnerships, I think is also something that's really unique and really exciting about how PG&E views the world. So take the mic and let's talk about partnerships.
Yeah. Well, there's two pieces to that. I mean, one is just me personally. I love partnerships because my purpose in life is to change the world and have fun doing it. And it's so much more fun to do it with partners and collaborators. But then the second is there's real value in this. And this is the chance for partnerships to multiply the impact that we can have. And we're doing that right now with Itron, with others. And the example with Itron is the same technology, so the same distributed intelligence platform and the AMI 2.0 that we first are applying to help customers electrify faster and cheaper. We're now looking at applying to other things, real-time grid awareness, where we're able to pinpoint fault locations and send our crews to the right spot right away, as opposed to, and so getting the power restored more quickly, as well as that same technology can be used to help mitigate potential wildfires. And so that when we know when those faults are, we can get our crews to the right spot as quickly as possible. And so if there is any sort of condition, get it before it's a challenge. So that's really where the value of partnerships comes in, is when we take the one thing that was a point solution and we can extend it to other solutions by using the same partnership, the same platform, to make a bigger impact on the world and our customers.
That's spectacular. Mike, thank you for your time and, of course, for your partnership.
Awesome.
Thank you.